What's going guys, Vin here back with another video, and today we'll be making a gaming PC that will push nice frame rates at 1080p for just around 350 bucks. We are not talking any 144 FPS at ultra settings, since for that you will need a GPU that is worth $350. But you can assume around 45 frames per second at medium settings in a game like Witcher 3, which is a kick-ass AAA title. So without further ado, let's begin the build. So for the processor, we'll be going with the i3-6100. And seriously, this processor is no joke. I know it's a dual-core processor, but it's hyper-threaded and is clocked at about 3.7 GHz, which gives a solid gaming performance, even more than something like the FX 6300, which is 4 years old and still has 6 cores but weaker single-core performance. Games like Far Cry Primal, which need 4 cores to even start, run smoothly on this processor, that is if you have a decent graphics card. For the motherboard, we will go with the cheapest LG 1151 motherboard out there, the Gigabyte H10M Micro ADX motherboard. Since we are not going to overclock nor use dual GPUs, but you get the sweet Skylake socket, and you can later upgrade to something like the i5 6500, which is more than enough for 5 years of gaming from now. For RAM, we will go with one stick of 8GB of RAM. I know 2 6 run better, but since this motherboard has only 2 DIMM slots, we can upgrade to 16GB later, which isn't necessary though, but some games like Forza Horizon 3 run better. For storage, we will not go with any SSDs, but a 1TB Western Digital Blue hard drive. For the graphics card, we will go with the R7 360. I know this GPU is less common and sounds very cringy, but it's powerful than a GTX 750 Ti, which is the first GPU that comes to the mind at that budget. Talking in just 80 bucks after the mail-in rebate, this GPU gets the most bang for your buck. We are talking around 50 to 60 frames per second at high settings in a game like GTA 5, which is one of the most demanding games out there. Well, it depends. The benchmarks will sit down below. And finally, for the case and the power supply, I always recommend to get a power supply differently like brand from EVGA. But this time we're on a freaking tight budget, so we'll go with the Logitech CS206BK mid-tower case, which comes with built-in 480 watts of juice for only $33, which is like the price of a 400 watt EVGA power supply alone, but you also get a decent case. Now this case does not have any USB 3.0 ports at the front, but you can still use USB ports on the back of the motherboard if you want those fast speeds. So yeah, that's about it for the PC. All links for Indian users will be linked down below, and for all the other guys, there will be a PC power liquor list down below. And believe it or not, the 480 watt power supply is more than enough. As you can see, the whole PC comes in less than about 240 watts at full load, which means you can also overclock the R7 360 a bit. But that's about it. All the benchmarks will sit down below with links. Hope you guys enjoyed this $350 PC, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.